There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Arizona Diamondbacks.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Big Daddy Bud will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. Hey, let's take a look at the shortstop. I love the defense up the middle, but he's the key guy. I love his hands, how he catches the ball clean and is able to make throws. When you have a guy that catches it clean, everybody relaxes.
So stepping in, Leo Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 7.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to first. Back in standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, schoolboy whiz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. The kid is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Ryan Gomez.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Anderson is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting second, left fielder, Tyler Goodell.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Striding into the box, Alex Light. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, David Hampton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pasto onto the grass. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Nate Primetime, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
First baseman.
Great game plan.
Chris Helm.
Stepping in now, Chris Helm. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in, Coyote Craig. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Once again, a 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready for another chance? Leo Bryant. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Casto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ben Casto.
Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Katrell Marte.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the third baseline. Gomez takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Schoolboy Wiz. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Money Mock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
To short, hit hard. Prime time, fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Big Daddy Bud.
At the plate, Big Daddy Bud. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in, John Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez is going to get there. 1 down.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, David Hampton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Goodell comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Digging in to try it again, Nate Primetime. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
First baseman number 25.
Into the box, Chris Helm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. In now, Coyote Craig. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2-0, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Light moves over, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Gomez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Back up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Tyler Goodell will be next. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Mock coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Into the box now, Alex Light, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. from the stretch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Ben Pasto. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A man at third with one away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, number 4, Katrell Marte.
Standing in, Katrell Marte. He popped out in his first trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Blake the Kid. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Leo Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Light giving chase. 1 out.
The batter, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Now in the box, Kris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Casto is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Money Mock. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, making chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. High fastball is in there.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, John.
Ready once
Anderson.
again, John Anderson. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 count, here it comes. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Bryant will wait on it. 1 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1. to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Big Daddy Bud, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here it comes. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You gotta make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
On its way is pitch number 75, and he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Gomez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. just hung in there on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Another try at 2-2. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Hampton. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gomez is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Primetime. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Now the Diamondback skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Number 10 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
The Diamondbacks, number 10.
In now, Chris Helm, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. One and one, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Coyote Craig, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shot foul over towards the dugout. One and two, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Leo Bryant, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. 3-0 now. Kris Bryant would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Kris Bryant. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1 and 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, schoolboy whiz, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Working to keep them in the game here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the D-backs 1. Ready once again, Tyler Goodell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Alex Light.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Light. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play, you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of it.
In now, Ben Casto. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at first and third with none out. That's by him for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Katrell Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And that's taken for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on first with one down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's the one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Blake the Kid. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, whiz. And that's the 3rd out. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The Cubbies are in front 3-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Money Mott. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Casto is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, John Anderson. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, David Hampton. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nate Primetime. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're up 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alonso Caballero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 18,
Alan Henson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 37, Alan
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Helm backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
second baseman number 9, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it's late in the game. That was a big base hit right there. Now you have the tying run on first base. The question is, are you going to pinch hit for your pitcher? I think we'll see a pinch hit.
Joaquin Castaneda will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Joaquin Castaneda.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. 2 out, nobody on. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Mock is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Lindsey Priest has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Lindsey Priest.
Digging in once again, Chris Helm. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Out of play. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alan Henson is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Leo Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And that's too high, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hit hard on the ground at first. Marte gloves it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Jose De Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 87. Jose De Leon.
Into the box now, Brian Gomez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler Goodell.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Goodell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Wiz is after it. But this will land foul shy of the wall. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3. One out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Light.
Digging in, Alex Light. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Ben Casto. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that arm gets in the slot ready to deliver. He's throwing that hard.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. At the plate, schoolboy Wiz. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Schoolboy Wiz.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit to short. Casto is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mott.
Now batting, Money Mott. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Casto has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe the Bambino is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 8, Joe the Bambino. Now catching and batting in the 7th spot, number 15.
Standing in, Katrell Marte. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Bottom of the 9th for the Diamondbacks. First baseman, Katrell Marte.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Blake the Kid. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Second baseman, number 9. Javier
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Keon Roxton.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Arizona have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.